So, of course, this is not the first time the president has attacked facts that are inconvenient to him. But tell us your reaction to him firing the BLS commissioner simply because the commissioner sits at the top of an organization that compiled numbers that make the president look bad.
It's something Xi Jinping in China or Kim Jong-un in North Korea or the Ayatollah in Iran would do. Fire a government economist because the economist gives you bad news. The president is going to continue to try to lie to the American people about jobs, about the Federal Reserve, about his stewardship of the economy. One thing he's not going to be able to lie to the American people about, though, is prices, because American people know prices, and they know they're not going down as he promised. And what Democrats need to do is articulate a clear and compelling alternative for how we would lower prices, how we would cut regulations and reduce spending that increases prices, particularly in housing, how we would promote technology that takes cost out, particularly in energy, and how we would take on special interests that are keeping prices high, particularly in healthcare, against the health insurance corporations.
This is, of course, part of a pattern. The president attacks criticism, stories that make him look bad, facts that make him look bad. The trouble with economic numbers, right, is I imagine, is the concern then that folks, markets, investors, business owners, et cetera, won't know what to believe, right? If the president has this power to somehow suppress accurate reporting about jobs numbers or about prices, how are investors, how are businesses going to make, or policymakers make fact-based decisions?
Uncertainty is poison for business, and uncertainty is being pumped in to the American economy, one, through his innumerate and chaotic tariff regime, two, as you said, to the politicization of economic data, and three, by his attempts to bully, and ultimately he's going to try to fire the chair of the Federal Reserve. And if you start to undermine a sound currency, if you start to undermine the credibility of the government's statistics, and certainly if you start to undermine businesses' ability to forecast future prices through a tariff regime, what you are doing is you are taking a good economy that he inherited and you're pushing it over a cliff.